Or maybe this is just another one of my tricks. Another game I've set up to mess with him. Still angry? All this, just because of Diana? As if every man doesn't have a first love from his past. But what woman would be foolish enough to stay angry over it? Apparently, I was too ignorant. He thought I needed to be taught a lesson, personally. So he placed the urn down with a blank expression, boarded his private jet, and flew straight to my hometown. In his mind, that was the only place I could have run to. But he found nothing, not even a trace. He measured every possible path I could have taken, his polished leather shoes scuffed and blistered by the end. Still, no answers. Frustrated, he rubbed his brow, heart pounding. Just how far are you going to go, Winda?
Mr. Jagger, maybe you should check the surveillance footage.
An aide suggested. As if waking from a trance, he immediately ordered the driver to turn the car around, back to the lab. But when he arrived, the person in charge was drenched in sweat.
The surveillance system broke that day.
He mumbled. Tristan didn't believe a word of it. He demanded to see it for himself. He called in a company hacker to retrieve the deleted footage. What he saw made his blood run cold. Diana, she had swallowed the drug herself. She had taken my hand and placed it on her throat. The whole thing was a performance, a lie, a trap. The person in charge, realizing he was cornered, fell to his knees in panic.
Mr. Jagger, it was all Miss Johnson's doing. She made me do it.
He cried.
She asked me to develop a fast-acting suffocation drug so she could collapse in minutes. She told me to deconstruct Madam, said it was the only way to save her. She ordered that Madam be cremated immediately after, and I thought it was your shared decision.
Tristan's mind buzzed like it had been split open. He grabbed the man by the collar, eyes red with fury.
Tell me the truth. After cremation, can Winda still live?
The man paled, stammering as he slowly shook his head. No, not possible. What did that mean? She couldn't live. Impossible. She'd survived 99 times before. She always came back. Why would this time be different? He stormed back home, his rage like a storm cloud wrapped around him. He threw the door open. Diana was in the kitchen, wearing an apron, ladling out soup with a gentle smile, trying to please him. She walked over cautiously, bowl in hand, gently blowing on a spoonful before raising it to his lips.
Tristan, try this. I made it just for you. Look at your eyes, you've barely slept. Is something bothering you?
She asked softly.
You haven't paid any attention to me or the baby lately. The baby's starting to complain.
Before she could finish, Tristan seized her wrist, his grip cold and merciless. She gasped in pain. The soup bowl slipped from her hand, boiling broth splashing across her legs. She shrieked, unable to hold back the pain.
What did you say to her?
He growled. Diana's eyes turned red. She shook her head, feigning confusion. Tristan stepped closer, his voice low and trembling with restrained rage.
On the day of the deconstruction, what did you say to her?
Her face turned pale. The truth was out. But so what? She still had his child. He wouldn't abandon her now.
I made a bet with her.
She admitted quietly.
A bet on who you would choose. And Tristan, you chose me. Do you know how touched I was? All those times you said you loved me, I never quite believed it. But this time I really felt it. I won. You were the one who personally gave the order to deconstruct her.
Tristan took a long breath, then violently released her wrist. She stumbled backward and collapsed to the floor.
Diana,
He hissed.
how dare you?
Tears welled in her eyes.
Why wouldn't I dare? So what if I did it? I'm carrying your child.
She screamed.
Tristan, don't tell me you regret it now.